Hello and welcome to another episode of VibesBets. It is Wednesday, January 31st, and today we've got college basketball, NBA, we have NHL, which I don't have any picks on, and soccer, which I also don't have picks on. We only have basketball picks today. Gonna do a quick recap of last night, a tiny Super Bowl preview for you guys. I just can't wait personally. Don't worry guys, I'm getting the mop chopped off today, so in future videos I'll have a nice fresh cut for you guys. Gonna cover it up with the Carhartt beanie for today. But let's get into last night's recap. We had a ho-hum day. 1-1 in the NBA, 2-1 in college basketball. Kraken let us down, and Villa let us down. We did hit our prop bet that I put out on Twitter. That's 3 straight, so go ahead and hit the link down below to follow me on Twitter and get those extra player props. Like I said, 3 in a row in the NBA, really reading it well. I also put other extra picks out there on days I don't do videos, so make sure you're following me on Twitter. Also, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video. Comment your favorite pick of the day. Turn on the notification bell so you guys know when I drop a video. And without further ado, let's get straight into the Super Bowl preview. We're going to do a small one. Obviously, it's the 49ers and the Chiefs. The line opened at 2.5. It's moved down to 1.5. I still can't believe the books are making the Chiefs dogs. 3 weeks in a row. When are they going to learn their lesson? Little foreshadowing, that's likely the side I'm going to be on. It's only plus 1.5, so if you're going to take them, you might as well take a money line. That's neither here nor there. Over-under set at 47.5. That's going to be tough. I'm going to have a tough time gauging that one because, especially second half-wise, Chiefs are very poor at scoring, but very good at stopping the opposing team. So if they offer like a second half under or something, I'm not even aware of that. I'll have to dig deeper this week and next week. But if they offer like second half under, that could be potentially a very good bet to look at because Chiefs are holding teams like 5 points on average, obviously, in the second half, and then not scoring. For example, last week they did not score and they only gave up the field goal. So yeah, that's definitely something to look at. I'll dig into props. I know I've been tough on the props, but I'm really gonna dig in to find some things I like. Touchdown scores, obviously. But yeah, leaning Chiefs early. A lot of time to tell. About a week and a half left until that's played. Cannot wait for that. That's our mini little preview. We'll do more heading into it. Let's get into today's action. Like I said, I've only got college basketball and NBA today. Let's just start on the professional hardwood. We got 3 picks, 3-piece. There's actually a pretty decent slate. Only 3 picks for myself. Let's start with the first one. We're going to take the Sacramento Kings plus 1.5 heading into Miami. This line makes absolutely 0 sense to me. Miami's on a 7-game schneid. Sacramento's playing some very good ball. Cheers. Maybe our coffee's got some good vibes this morning. But anyways, yeah, Heat, 7-game schneid. Obviously, they've been dealing with injuries, but even with they've had their guys back for a couple games, I believe, they have not looked great. You might worry about the Sacramento boys heading down to Miami, out at the nightclubs, get caught some Miami fever. But I think they have the discipline and the more talented squad. I like Sacramento going and win, and we're getting 1.5, so and plus 100 on the money line if you're feeling frisky. Moving on, we've got Oklahoma City Thunder plus 1 at home. Denver coming to town. Oklahoma City's dropped their last two, and Denver's been playing pretty well. But you know how I love these Thunder boys. I like them on a bounce back spot here against the defending champs. I think they're going to show them that they could be a real deal in the West. At home, fresh legs. Shai Gilgeous going to put the team on his back. Minus 102 on the money line. I think they win the game, but, you're getting a point. You might as well take it. Oklahoma City at home. Got to avoid big Nikola Jokic game. I don't know if they have anyone to guard him per se. I don't think Chet is well versed with the big men, but I like the Thunder to find a way to get it done. And finally, the nightcap, 7:10 Pacific time. That's 10:10 on the Eastern. That is tough to watch. But we're gonna take the Bucks minus 10.5 against Portland. I liked it more at 9.5 last night, just because I feel like double-digit win would feel good to do it. But that's neither here nor there. This Milwaukee team is obviously very good. They've got Giannis, Dame. I don't think that Portland has anyone to guard Giannis per se. And then Portland is just so young and so immature. They just, they're putting it together a tiny bit more than some of these squads like the Pistons and the Hornets and Spurs, but they're like barely a tier up, which is not saying much considering those teams all stink. I like the Bucks to go in convincing fashion and show us that they're one of the powerhouses of the NBA still. And I think this is Doc's first game coaching, which could be a little added boost. So I'm going to take Milwaukee minus 10.5 at Portland. And we'll head over to the college basketball ranks. We've got quite a few picks. I really did enjoy this slate. Looking through it kind of last night and this morning. So we have a lot of picks, a lot of road puppies, a little road dog action. I like teams to go on the road, get battle-tested covers, battle-tested wins, or even better. Let's start at St. John's at Xavier. St. John's getting 1.5 on the road there. I just like this team better. I know their recent form is a little spotty, and Xavier's a little bit of the same. So neither team's really coming in blazing hot. I think the St. John's team has some more quality wins, and I think they add another one here, getting the job done at Xavier on the road, plus 1.5. We move on. Northwestern, we're backing them once again, but this time they're getting 13.5 at Purdue. I understand Purdue, incredible squad, got probably the player of the year in Zach Edey. Make sure you drink your coffee. So I don't know if Northwestern has anyone to slow him down, but I think they do just enough. Keep it within 13.5. Northwestern's playing really, really good ball lately. This seems like too much. I think it's a single-digit game. Lose by 7 or 8. That's an easy cover for us. I really do like Northwestern here. I think it's too many points. I know it's in Purdue. But, Northwestern, maybe you look at the plus 720 money line. I don't want to put anything out there. Just saying, feels like a night where some big dogs lose on a Wednesday night. Moving on, this one is ugly. This one is dirty. We're taking Notre Dame plus 12.5 at Virginia. The total expected points scored in this game is 115.5. For those who don't know, college basketball games usually, high 130s to 150s. Usually more in the 145 range. This is all the way down at 115.5. These are two of the slowest pace of play teams, two of the better defenses, and just bad offenses for that matter. And this is a math game for me. I talk about this a lot in football, where they have a low total but a big spread. There's not a lot of room for error, so the underdog feels safer. This is the same here in basketball. You just don't see the opportunity as much in basketball. But with this low total and that big spread, it's going to be very hard for Virginia to pull away in the odds makers' minds. So I like Notre Dame plus 12.5. Strictly just a numbers game. This is not one you're going to want to watch. This is going to be two bad offenses, two decent defenses. And I just think 12.5 is too many in a game with that point total. Moving on, we got Chattanooga plus 4.5 at Western Carolina. Like I said, we're on a lot of road puppies today. This one is strictly a recent form game. Chattanooga's been heating up as of late. I know the record is a little bit worse than Western Carolina, but the recent form aspect of it, Western Carolina's dropped a couple, hasn't looked great recently. And I think 4.5 is too much for this Chattanooga squad, who I actually like to win outright here. But they're giving us 4.5 points, and we're going to take those happily. Chattanooga plus 4.5. Moving on, our one kind of outlier is a home favorite here. We got Kentucky minus 5.5 with Florida coming into town. The last time these two played, it was a very close game. Kentucky got the win by 2. That was in Florida, in Gainesville. Now they're in Kentucky. And Kentucky's been a little off of late. I think they have a huge bounce back spot here and really show teams that they're for real. I think it's too short, even though, like I said, it was a close match last time. I really like Kentucky on a Wednesday, -5.5. Kind of get washed up in the mix, and they just dominate this Florida squad tonight. I really like Kentucky in that spot. And our final game of the night, rounding out with a road pup as we should. UAB +6.5. I like +7 if you can find it. I found that last night. I'm not really finding it this morning. Maybe things will change, but UAB +6.5. We backed our UAB boys the other night. We're doing it again. They're on the road in North Texas. And I just really believe in this UAB squad. They've been really solid of late. Beat a really solid Memphis squad the other night when we backed them. I think they have a chance to do the same against these North Texas guys. North Texas plays really solid defense, but their offense is a little spotty. But UAB is a very good offensive squad. If they can hold North Texas in check at all, I really think UAB has a great shot to win, let alone cover the 6.5. Love UAB here. Alrighty, let's head into a recap of tonight's basketball picks. We got on the NBA hardwood, Kings +1.5, Thunder +1, Bucks -10.5. College basketball, we got St. John's +1.5, Northwestern +13.5, Chattanooga +4.5, Notre Dame, Kentucky -5.5, and UAB +7. All right, you guys, that's what we're rolling with tonight. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on the Twitter. Hit the bell so you know when I drop a video. Let's keep rolling, keep rolling. Just waiting on the Super Bowl to come. That's where things get really real. Appreciate the support. Love you guys. We out.